Welcome to Money Pit Boating. I'm Mark. This is my buddy Coots, and we're trying to sail to Australia, but we don't have a boat that can sail to Australia.
So when Mark found a sailboat that we could actually afford on Craigslist, he surprised me and scooped it up one day. And it wasn't until we got it home that we discovered exactly how big of a project it was gonna be.
Coots just got here. Let's see what he thinks. Well, how did I do?
Looks like a sailboat.
I'll go inside, just push the top thingy. There you go. Oh, there's so much stuff.
Wait a minute. There's no steering wheel.
Nope.
Take it back!
Back to Wisconsin. Coots has already been here. Ah, the evidence. Guilty. Lots of work to do, but it is a vessel that I think floats.
Ugh, spider web.
I know there's another one over there too.
You realize you imported a bunch of Wisconsin spiders.
Dude, it's already been on my mind. I can't believe how much stuff we have. Oh yeah, get some air going. That already feels so much better in here. People are saying they're like 6'1" or 6'2" and they sleep there. And I was like, dude, we're both like 6'4", 6'5", so we'll just be cramped a little bit. The life vest, have the inflatable stuff. It's actually getting out there. I like it. Make sure you don't fall off the side, because that would probably turn into a solo channel. The whole thing pops up. It's a pop top.
Where?
This thing? Yeah. Just kind of like tips up. You undo these things a little, push it up, but it's gonna hit the, I think it's like hitting the mast. Hold on. Yeah, you just rip this out. Coots is on here for 2 minutes, already broke it. Yeah, it seems like it's that one. Yeah. It's just not on like the right angle. There you go. Yeah, see, it's hitting the mast. When the mast is up, this thing clamps to it and holds it up. The crazy thing to me is there's only one bolt that holds the whole mast up.
Right. It seems so much flimsier than our crap that never came close to working.
Dude, see what I'm saying. We are sailing. It's getting blustery out here. Oh my God, this thing is wrenching over. This is terrible. Oh God, the mast, get the mast.
Look at that bend, it's like a bow and arrow.
Lauren in here, and I was like, can you clean this real good? And she's like, that's what I'm talking about. I got the best wife ever. This locker under here is awesome.
This is gonna be a real cool locker, guys.
Whoa!
You can get all the way down in there.
I'm putting a bunk in there. This sleeps 6 now.
Dude, it's insane. Storage everywhere out here. There's so much stuff on here, and I don't know if we actually need all that stuff, because if we need all this stuff, then it's like there's not enough storage. He's like, dude, I have redundancy on everything.
I've got backup to backup to backup.
Okay. What's the game plan with the boat? Today, I gotta get the boat into the backyard. Game plan is to take that thing, drive around the loop, come through here, and I can stick it right here. Take that thing out of there. This is gonna be fun. I really suck at driving in reverse. Let's see how bad I did. That's not that bad. I wonder if I lower this, it'll just adjust accordingly. Nope, I don't think so. This thing not tall enough now? I think that might be good. Give it a little crankaroo. Good to go. Lower a bunch more. Safety chains. We'll hook this up. There we go. Money Pit Boating for life.
Whoa!
Subscribe. Yeah. Gotta unchock the wheels. There we go. Just hit my tree, but I think we're good to go. No cars coming. And into the backyard. Let's just go dead straight with this and see where it actually lines up. Because I can't go any further. Oh yeah, this thing's way too big. Oh, there's a bunch of water pouring off of it. Hopefully that's just like the morning dew. I don't even know if we could raise the mast because you'd have to go so far back that way. I wouldn't even be able to get in or out with my truck because it would have to be so far forward. All right, lengthways it is. My entire yard is a big slope going down to the river. If I were to put this thing down like that, my guess is this thing would just roll over the 2x4s and roll right down to the river. After consulting the interwebs, I'm going to get this thing kind of like in position and then see what, that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna see what type of level I'm dealing with and see if we have enough room for clearance and everything. I'm slipping a little bit. It'd be a lot easier if I had a spotter. Oh, that's horrible. I'm probably tearing up my yard pretty good. Better, but still horrible. We put the level down here. You can see that it's not level. Raise it up. It's not that bad. Get those things chocked like that. My game plan is to crank this thing and get some of the pressure up. And is that noise normal? Hear that? It's like a good chunk. I'm just nervous that it's pulling my truck up. This thing looks kind of high now. I'm gonna do that and then this is where it gets sketchy. Just watched another YouTube video. The guy said, chock the wheels first. Make sure this is not engaged and then put your truck in neutral. It'll kind of go forward. Chocks will engage the wheels. It'll take all the pressure off of that. And then you can re-engage this to take some of the tension off. And now let's see if, oh yeah, it's much better. So now crank this, it lifts up. So there you can see I am well above. And yeah, it's that easy. Messed up my grass pretty good, but I got the trailer kind of leveled off because I want to put water in it and see if it drains to the back. I'm on the boat and wobbling a little bit, to be expected, right? Coots is here, appreciate that. What I want to happen is pour water here, have it drain out there. Well, seems like we're not level. So now that I just created a pool, I have to fix this. Is there anything dripping down there? Not gushing out for sure, that's for sure. I don't know how much I should be doing this. Trailer's tipped up pretty good. It's dripping a little bit. Let's go up and see what's going on. Yep, that is a big pool of water in a spot where I don't want it to be. And now I created a big mess for myself. So glad I got the boat leveled. Cooch just got here. You know, we're gonna take the mast off. This thing keeps getting in our way when we're trying to climb in and out.
It feels like this thing is not stable and a big windstorm and we might have to right it again.
We're gonna say that that's how it's supposed to be. This thing's heavy but light.
Yeah. Very nice. And now I'm stuck.
Yeah. Hear ye, hear ye. Let's see how big and open and spacious everything is now. Oh yeah, it's like a new boat.
Whoa.
Oh, we should try and put the hot top up now that we have room.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I don't think it's supposed to go that far.
No?
Because it's supposed to hit the mast and stop. There we go. It's amazing how not forgiving that is. It's either up or it's down.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually walked to the front of the boat yet. You would think that the guy who was supposed to go inspect it.
Genius.
Oh, yeah. Dude, this is crazy. It's a little sketchy because it's so wobbly. Dude, this thing's huge, man. It's crazy. As I'm walking around, I'm not feeling soft spots. This is my first time inspecting this. There's the one bolt that holds the thing, and here's two bolts that are not even anchored down all the way.
It's the weirdest looking toilet flange I've ever seen. What is the title of this mast mount?
This is a toilet flange.
And they're waiting.
On the phone with Geico, trying to get insurance for this boat. So now, I'm on hold. Very frustrated. Geico does not want to insure an old, crappy boat. Cleaning out the interior of the cabin. Clearly we got lots of stuff. Got some pretty decent cushions, lots of extras. Kind of curious about the stereo. So I just turned on the battery switch. I'll turn on the stereo and we'll try the VHF and see if anything happens. Okay, that thing works. This thing did. Oh, there we go. All right, stuff is happening. Let's see if it works. It does. Something's going wrong. I've always wanted to do this. I don't even think it'll work because the radio's down. We'll give it a go anyway. Attention, attention, attention. This is sailing vessel Halcyon on the ground requesting a radio check. Do you copy? That actually sounded legit. Coots is a contortionist. He just found where our bilge pump in here goes out back, over to that white thing.
This is where she spits out from the bilge.
Okay. I don't think one of us could sleep on that. We're 6'4", 6'5". Coots is taking off these wing nuts, which should be easy, but they're not, of course.
I think he stained it so it's stuck to the brackets.
Yeah. So when you varnish stuff, don't put varnish on the washers. I'll flip it and see if he measured right.
If that thing fits snug, it'll be like the first thing that does on this boat.
Yeah. It's just like, if you're gonna make it, just The challenge with this boat is it takes on a little bit of water. He's not sure where it comes from. You don't know how the water gets in.
I don't. If I did, it would never get in.
Yeah.
I'd fix the fucker.
Okay. So there's a little bit in here with the electrical, which is sketchy. There's a little bit in here, which is sketchy. This, a little bit, I think, which is sketchy. And up front in here, there's water, which is sketchy. The worst part is what I just discovered, and it's right here.
Oh, gross.
This is all Coots' fault. All right, here's the first test. I'm gonna pump water out of here, see if this one goes down or the front goes down. We will see if it's interconnected or not. And of course, this isn't that long enough. It's gonna take 4 years. Sucks. What a steal of a deal. I really hope that's not the septic tank leaking. Cause this looks like what I do. And it doesn't smell too wonderful. Wonder if this is going down. No, this looks like it's still holding strong. End of another day. This I drained out a little bit more. I gotta figure out a good way to get that. And then drain this. I think that's all the water that's in the boat. The goal is to get all of the water out of the boat. Hopefully a storm hits, and then we can see if the boat takes on water from the top side. If it doesn't, that's kind of good. But if we put the boat in the water and then water starts coming in from the bottom, then we know we have a bigger problem. All right, it is a new day. Sun's just coming up. It's behind the trees, goes up over that way. That's how the sun works. I got a big Tupperware bin so I can get everything out of the boat because we still have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff in there. Gonna dump everything in that, make that easy. Then we can get to work.
Flare guns.
Oh, wow. That feels great. This is just a whole lot of stuff. But wait, there's more! I am the mighty majestic God. I think that's about it. And you wonder why my back is so sore all the time. I gotta do something to make that better. All right, scene. Got an idea. Got this big chunk of wood. I'm gonna prop it up underneath here. That way we can get more air. This thing kind of stays right here, but it's a little wobbly, and I don't trust it. Ouch. Just like that. I hurt my arm. Ow. But this is already so much better. All the poop smell coming from the toilet, escaping this way and out the front hatch down there. All right, what do you guys think?
I do like candy.
Don't go past that part, Eleanor, because there's poop everywhere.
You.
Yep.
Where's the basement?
The basement?
Bag.
Oh, we took all the cushions out.
But how do we drive it?
Up here.
What?
This is what you steer with.
I know what that is.
What is it?
A driving one.
A driving wand.
It's a new f***ing tiller.
Grab the driving wand. You gotta be gentle with that. We don't know if it'll fall off yet.
What is
The
this?
driving wand, you just named it.
It's called a driving one?
It is now.
It's a new f***ing tiller.
Normally you sit down on your butt right there. Yep.
How are you gonna stand up and see?
We're taller than you. We're like 6'5".
Then I wanna get down.
Maybe. You don't like our boat?
I do.
Hold on, Eleanor.
Daddy, you're so on you need to see.
Pardon?
Ocean like this.
You
Yeah.
can see the ocean like that?
Only if you don't get eaten by sharks. There's no sharks. Daddy, there's no sharks in the ocean.
Yes.
How about the lake?
No, not in the lake.
It's the same thing I did.
That's from flare gun.
That's what I did too.
Daddy, what is this?
That's a
There.
What is this?
a sink. Eleanor, we're gonna have you give the tour.
I want to see.
They're the best.
I want to
Yep.
stay up here.
Forever?
No.
I got our first little piece of evidence of moisture. I don't know if it's water So you can see everything's covered in moisture from condensation, which there is standing water right here. So that might be one of the things leaking water into the boat. All of these screws that hold on this piece of wood appear to be dripping. That means rain definitely is. We might need to make new versions of these things, and we're gonna figure it out because you can't have water getting in the boat. That is rule number one. Yesterday I dried this part of the bilge out, so it looks pretty dry now. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I know that's disgusting. There are some bubbles coming up around here, and that is gross because that's like a pressurized pee and poop vapor bubble.
Pee or poop.
So today I'm gonna get that dry, I'm gonna get this dry. Time to bail out this bilge area. Fun part about this, not only am I pulling water out, it's gross, but there's a bunch of electrical there, so one wrong move, there could be something interesting happening. This is one of my dumber ideas. I'm just gonna head and put that on record. Seems like I can't get anything now. Let's see this paper towel. We'll say that's safe. All right, 2 bilges clean, 1 to go. I've come up with this system, getting 3 bundles of paper towels and using them as sponges. Rotate them, squeeze it out, nice and dry. Rotate, rotate. Now once you go down the line, you start on over. Got about 4 gallons of water out so far. This one is still producing water somehow. This one appears to be pretty dry though. As I was moving this around, it looks like this negative came right over here and is about to touch a positive. This is what you get when you buy a used boat. This is just regular old rusted cable. Clearly it's not really hooked up too well, so you gotta double check everything because you don't want to catch on fire. We've got a lot to learn and a long way to go until this boat gets seaworthy.
And this episode's issues were just the tip of the iceberg, so be sure to subscribe and hit that bell and stick around for the rest of the adventure.
Yep, and click on this video here or playlist, whatever appears here for your viewing pleasure. Click it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye. That's how we need to end every video. And bye.